I'm gonna go ahead and into it. Man-to-Man think tank was created to educate, translate, and articulate from a financial level of alertness. We strive to bring back by building up that which was lost. Ultimately, making man whole again. Number one, members must have a basic belief in self. Number two, members are expected to be there for each other in a time of need and support. Number three, members are expected to attend all think tank sessions unless previously arranged. Number four, members must be on time and in position 30 minutes prior. Number five, members must be quiet and attentive when speaking at the floor, hold all questions or comments for the round table. Number six, no member shall strike another member. Number seven, members are never to talk negatively of anyone, period. Number eight, members must constantly strive for a better tomorrow. Number nine, members are expected to be respectful and courteous at all times. Number 10, members must always be attentive to their hygiene. Good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
I'm happy to see y'all. I'm gonna keep it quick because I just want to say this is what's the word for here? This is, I guess, mandatory would be an adequate word that I'll be here on Saturday mornings, right? And the reason I say that is because I was asleep this morning. I'm not just keeping it real with y'all, right? I was asleep this morning. I didn't feel like getting up. Because I don't really do mornings. And Richard will tell you, but I don't even start work until 10 o'clock on weekday, most likely. I don't mean I don't get up at 10. Just mean I don't really start working until about 10. You know what I'm saying? That's just because morning is the most peaceful time in the day, right? So I just said all that to say, man, this is mandatory for me. I mean, that I be here. So I'm like, even when I don't feel like it, I'm up here because I need the camaraderie, right? I was explaining to my woman the other day, like, I'm having some financial issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of stressed, kind of, what's the word, anxious, right? About this financial position, right? Not to say I'm broke or nothing like that, but you know, you think I'm trying to make something happen over here, I'm trying to make this happen over here, but I gotta keep everything all together at the same time. So I said, man, I'll be back. I'm gonna go watch the game with the fellas. Now that may not really, you know what I'm saying, those two things may not really mean much to y'all, but it means a lot to me because when I'm around male energy, that masculine energy, it brings out your bravado. And when you got your bravado out, you got your chest stuck out, you start to thinking like, am I gonna let life sink my chest like no man could, or am I gonna be a man and how do I keep, you know what I'm saying? How do I keep that? Being around the fellas, you know what I mean? You conjure ways to keep that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting next to, you know, masculine men, bravado men that's, bro, and I can do this, and I can do that, right? Ain't that how we always do when we sit around the fellas? So it gets your mind to thinking like, okay, so now I got to know how I can keep my strength and my back straight, even though I'm feeling like the world's on my shoulders right now. You know what I mean? So and that's why I say this moment for me is mandatory, because I might not have this all week. You know what I mean? I may not have this all week. So I like to be with the fellas just so I can have that around me. You know, I see other brothers standing tall. I see other brothers with their chest poked out, and I ain't gonna be the only one. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So you start thinking of different ways, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here with the fellas kicking and watching the basketball game, but at the same time, my bravado is being filled. You know what I'm saying? So now on that ride back home to get in the bed with my woman, I can be thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm strong enough to keep this thing going. I'm strong enough to come up with something. I'm smart enough. I know she believes in me. My homeboys already just showed me they believe in me. They ain't have to give me no whole bunch of words of encouragement or nothing like that. Just me here kicking it with me. You know what I'm saying? Letting me know how much they believe in me. Let me know that I can do this. I got it. Let me move some things around, shake some things down, and we got this, right? So that's all I wanted to say to y'all, man. I just wanted to share that feeling with y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? If that's cool.
Oh man, how y'all doing, man? Good to see you, good brothers, man. Just to give y'all a quick, highlight on how this all started, man. I've been in prison for 20 years of my life. When I was there, I ain't had nobody. Nobody sent me nothing when nobody else from me. The gang I was involved in, they didn't send nobody, they didn't send nobody, they didn't send nothing. So at the end of the day, man, it was all about me and what I chose to do and how I was gonna get myself out of there, right? And how I was gonna look when I came out. And proud to say, I know I was in my neck. Yeah. And no war stories, and somebody can tell you that they whooped on me while I was in there. It's difficult. It's difficult as brothers and as men. When you look around, man, there's nothing for us right now. Ain't nobody talking about how we can help ourselves. What can we do for one another? You see all this Black Lives Matter stuff, some I don't agree with. You see it. You see all the rainbow flags. Everybody's standing for that. They teaching our, children now in the 3rd grade about all this old sexual stuff, The men ain't saying nothing because they took our voice. If we raised our voice, we're going to jail. And work, if not worse, you know what I mean? So this group was formed, man, just like you said, man, to give us some kind of sense of, working together, some kind of, and as I'm thinking, me and my wife, we need the sisters in here too. We got to get the women in here so we can get to the children, so we can get the children out here to sell candy, hot dogs, snow cones. We got to teach them what we want to talk. We got to teach them how to be entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? And if we don't get out here and show them, we at least got to get our women out here to help us so they can show them, because they don't know. You know what I mean? So we're in a situation, man, where we can be great in this little town right here, if we choose. Because again, I ain't never seen nobody forsake the babies yet. Jesus said, don't come. And not the little ones, you know what I mean? And it's not no church thing. Please understand that, We all grew up in church stuff, whether you know it or not. You know what I mean? We all heard it, we all got something over there. When I came home, I went and joined the church, because I'm downtown at the courthouse cutting up. Ran across this bishop that was in there, who wanted to talk to me. And he talked to me and he helped me get done what I was trying to do. And that's what men do. We help one another get done what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? But somebody will put in all of our heads that we can't trust each other. We ain't no good to one another. You know what I mean? And that's why we fell in. One of the reasons why we fell in, on top of most of us been raised by our mamas. Meaning we got a lot of hope in us. Like it or not. So, it's in us, you know what I mean? Not to mention when you look at the chemical makeup